Before you buy a budget, full suspension mountain bike, there's one thing no product page mentions. Most of these bikes come with suspension components that feel like they're made of cardboard. You'll see fancy specs, but the real performance? That's hidden in the details. Today, we're cutting through the noise.
Product number 1, High-Cline High-Pressure Shock Pump. Let's start with something simple but essential. The High-Cline High-Pressure Shock Pump. At just $22.70, this isn't a bike, but if you're riding a budget full suspension MTB, you'll need it. Why? Because most cheap forks and shocks come preset for a 180-pound rider, and if you're not that weight, your suspension won't work right. This pump goes up to 300 psi, fits both Schrader and Presta valves, and has an air bleed button so you can fine-tune pressure without guessing. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Proper suspension pressure means better traction, less fatigue, and fewer crashes on rough trails. Without it, your $800 bike might ride like a $300 one. Now, some people complained about the gauge being hard to read in low light. Here's the thing though, it's still more accurate than guessing, and for $20, you're not getting a digital display. This is perfect for you if you're tuning your own suspension and want control without spending $100 on a pump. Skip this one if you only ride pavement or never adjust your suspension. For the price, it's a no-brainer upgrade.
Product number 2, Bucklos 120mm air suspension fork. Now, if the High-Cline pump helps you tune your suspension, this Bucklos 120mm air fork is where the real upgrade begins. Priced at $172.89, it's one of the most affordable air forks that actually performs. It features rebound adjustment, manual and remote lockout options, and fits 26, 27.5, and 29-inch wheels, a rare flexibility at this price. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Air forks are lighter and more tunable than coil, meaning you can adjust sag for your weight and riding style. That translates to better control on climbs and descents. It's rated for cross-country and light trail use, and over 100 units sold last month show real riders are using it. Now, some people complained about the remote lockout cable being stiff or the stanchions feeling rough out of the box. Here's the thing though, a quick lube and cable adjustment fixes most of that, and for under $200, you're getting performance that rivals $400 forks. This is perfect for you if you're upgrading an older hardtail or building a budget full suspension bike and want real suspension feedback. Skip this one if you're doing heavy downhill or need top-tier durability. For the price, it's a steal.
Product number 3, Arrowy Spider Pannier Rack. All right, that was a solid suspension upgrade, but the next one on my list might actually be even better for adventure riders. The Arrowy Spider Pannier Rack at $213.29. This isn't just another rack. It's designed specifically for mountain bikes, eMTBs, and gravel bikes with full suspension. It holds up to 35 pounds, fits any brand of pannier or trunk, and installs in minutes without tools. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Most racks don't account for rear suspension movement, so they rub or break. This one has a floating design that moves with your shock, so no frame damage. Whether you're bike packing or commuting with gear, this keeps your load stable and your bike intact. Now, some people complained about the price. It's over $200 for a rack. Here's the thing though, cheaper racks bend or snap under load, and replacing a cracked frame costs way more. This is perfect for you if you carry camping gear, groceries, or work tools and need reliability. Skip this one if you only ride short distances with no cargo. For long-term use, it's worth every penny. Product number 4, Aero Spider Rear Bike Rack. Now, if the Pannier rack was about carrying bags, this Aero Spider Rear Rack at $225.01 is the base that makes it all work. It's built for mountain bikes, e-bikes, and gravel rigs, and like its sibling, it moves with your rear suspension to prevent damage. It can carry dry bags, tents, or any luggage up to 35 pounds, and the universal fit means it works on almost any bike. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Full suspension bikes have tight clearance, and most racks don't account for shock compression. This one does, so you won't ruin your frame or drop your gear mid-ride.
It's also incredibly easy to install. No welding, no drilling. Now, some people complained about the weight. It's not the lightest rack out there. Here's the thing though, durability beats weight when you're loaded down with gear. This is perfect for you if you're bike packing, touring, or just need a reliable way to haul stuff without sacrificing suspension performance. Skip this one if you're racing or only ride unloaded. For real-world utility, it's unmatched.
Product number 5, JFOY HB876 Hydraulic Disc Brakes. Finally, let's talk stopping power. The JFOY HB876 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes at $95.79. These come pre-bled with 160mm rotors and PM adapters, so installation is plug and play. 4-piston calipers mean more braking force with less hand effort, critical when you're flying down trails on a budget bike with weak stock brakes. Here's why this matters for you specifically. Most cheap full suspension bikes come with 2-piston brakes that fade on long descents. These won't. They're ideal for heavier riders or steep terrain. Now, some people complained about the levers feeling plasticky or the initial bite being too aggressive. Here's the thing though, a quick lever reach adjustment fixes the feel, and aggressive bite is better than no bite when you're heading into a corner too fast. This is perfect for you if you're upgrading a bike with mechanical discs or weak hydraulics. Skip this one if you already have high-end brakes like Shimano XT. For under $100, it's a safety upgrade that actually works. So there you have it. 5 essential pieces that make budget full suspension mountain bikes actually ride like they should. The Hycline pump for tune-in, Bucklos fork for performance, Aero racks for carrying gear, and JFOY brakes for safety. None are the bike itself, but together, they fix the hidden flaws most budget builds ignore. Pick the ones that match your needs, and your ride will feel twice as good for half the price.